so cute to see her trying, but she crazy as hell. No, she dumb as hell is what she is in the words of Madea.
Was I stupid?
No, baby, you wasn't stupid at all. You
I
wasn't
was
stupid.
just trying to be a good wife.
Yeah. Baby.
I was stupid.
No, you wasn't stupid. You wasn't
I feel stupid.
No, don't feel stupid, baby. You wasn't stupid at all. You wasn't stupid. You was dumb as hell. That's what you was, dumb as hell. Hell wrong with you. You lost your my God. I'll punch you in the face. Thank you, baby. You just as sweet as you can be.
And that's because Mark comes off as if he just doesn't want anything from her but sex. Like, he's very sexually attracted to her booty and stuff. He's smacking and everything. But it's just not like he wants it. Loves her, engorged and just engulfed in her presence. He's not.
What do you have?
Mr. Last Minute.
What's good?
I got about the whole store. I didn't know, so.
Socks match your pants. So you match it up with the suit?
I tried. I have a couple of options for your tie.
I know the suit color.
Okay.
So you match it?
Can I present you the options? Okay. Huh?
A little busy, but okay.
I think that's really kind of retro looking.
That's one.
And then you have this one. I don't know how this works.
Stylist is supposed to have that under control.
Mark really likes his woman to take care of him. If it's about what he's eating tonight or getting dressed, that is pretty much my job as his wife. But I tried my best. Just told me this morning. I didn't know I had to dress you.
I told you 3 days ago.
No, you didn't. You told me this morning.
You weren't paying attention.
Okay, well, hopefully you appreciate it. It comes across as though Mark is entitled to my help. Oh, here are the socks.
Socks are fine.
This is my dress, by the way. This has the same color, see? I'm happy to help as long as I feel appreciated.
I don't love the ties, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, this is all they had.
But this is
Last
the one-
minute you
this-
asked
this
me
is
to
the
dress
one-
you,
this is
so
the
this
one
is all I can come
This
up
is the
with.
one I'll go with.
Yes, Kenya, you do. I admit, Kenya does avoid confrontation with Mark.
It's almost like I avoid anything that might make him upset because I don't want to fight. What?
That's what you're wearing?
Yes, that's what I'm wearing.
It's very shiny. Very shiny.
Yes, and very pretty. I'm Mrs. Daly. I have to represent. Tonight is sort of like an introduction to Atlanta as Mark and his first lady.
Have to match your dress?
We're a couple. Couples have to match, especially when we're doing an event together.
I think the event's gonna be great. It's not about the dress and all that stuff, it's about really the cars. That's what I'm focused on.
Even though our relationship is just not where it should be, I'm hoping that helping Mark with this event will bring us closer.
I don't wish ill will on her or her family or her relationship, but Kenya makes it really hard to give up and to care and feel bad for her. It's kind of like that villain in the horror movies that you always want the payback to come back to.
Welcome to my world, bitch!
She has made herself the villain and the enemy for so long.
Do you know that you are on the show, like a villain, right?
Michael, I don't need you to tell me what I am or am not.
So now it's kind of like the hood. It's what you want to feel like anyway. Especially when she's made conflict with other women in her same position right now. She's caused that conflict out of nowhere. Kenya just want to control the seating so she can be mean and honey. She just want to be mean so that she can sit this person here and that person there.
And they have enough seats, you're happy?
We did the seating chart. We actually mingled people from the organization in with your friends.
All right. They have to have their own tables.
No, I'm keeping everyone the way you grouped them, but we're also adding people to the table.
But it's an 8-seat table and I have 8 people for each table. I do things because of the issues that are going on in the group. And if you're overriding that and I don't know, you're putting me in an awkward situation. I would prefer that not happen. You know, when you throw a huge event and all eyes are on you, a lot can go wrong.
People have already purchased a ticket, so we have to do that. They have to sit with them.
Okay. I think Mark should let the seating chart be left to me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go start getting dressed.
Oh, were you getting dressed before me?
Well, I have other stuff. I have to do hair, makeup.
All right, Chief. All right, Chief.
Mark is very unaware how his need for control incessantly harms the situation. He always wants to be in control and always at him. Like, no, I said this, no, this is better. No, I'm sorry. It's tiring.
Yes.
No whisper asshole about Mark when he go behind the door, Kenya.
We gotta do now.
Yeah, this is good. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good, man.
Mauli Davis.
Mauli?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing? Good. Good to see you all. Thank you all.
I'm looking forward to this tonight.
Yeah, we're excited.
Is Mark or Kenya here?
Not yet. They should be coming in a moment.
Okay, all right. We'll go down and see the venue, check out the lay of the land. Yeah, I need to
To run the show, Mark has it.
Hi, how are you? Good. You have a good turnout?
Yeah.
It's all set?
So is this an organization that's based here in Atlanta?
Based in Atlanta.
Based in Atlanta?
How in the hell did Mark come to his own event and walk right past Cynthia and Mike?
Whatever I can do. I mean, I know where I wouldn't be without the mentorship. I always tell people that is the most important aspect of anybody's career is to have that mentor in your life.
What a day, man. Oh my God. Thank you for everything. What a day.
Give back as well.
See you, brother.
That's the key.
Oh, there's more right here.
I'm just thinking he's just gonna make a beeline straight to Mike.
Good. You look really good. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
And he pretty much like doesn't even acknowledge us.
Actually, it looks totally different than the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
So it's a little off-putting.
Hey! What's happening, brother? This is the man.
Yeah, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you as well.
Hey, baby.
Where's Kenya?
She's glamming.
Okay, so glam.
She had the whole glam team at the house.
And not even speak to them. What the hell type of bullshit was that? And I actually think Cynthia had a problem with that later because she said something about it in the after show, if I'm not mistaken. I think she did. We'll find out.
I don't get it. Like, he's not that nice. Like, even from the beginning, you know, we were the first ones there because Mike was hosting it. Mike was driving me crazy. Like, we gotta be there. I wanna make sure I'm on time. I don't wanna disappoint Mark. I was like, all right, okay. And then we get there, we're like, hey, we're here. And Mark pretty much, I mean, didn't even speak to us for the first like 20 minutes or so. We're like, hi.
Before we got there?
Yeah, like he just was kind of like, seemed like he was in a bad mood or agitated or whatever. Like his energy was off.
You kind of smelled the smoke before everybody
He didn't seem like he
else.
was in a good mood that night. Like
Well,
he's
I
just,
heard he was mad that I ate early.
well, that did come up.
Mark is not feeling these cameras walking past him. Shit. He ain't got time for this bullshit. He is good to the cameras and he is letting it show. Okay.
Where's Kenya? She hasn't arrived yet. All right, well,
Do you wanna go sit down?
All right, get some snacks.
Hey. You gonna come out and get me? Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Just gonna grab my wife.
It's really hot.
Have you been here a long time?
Yeah, I've been here since 6:30.
Did she didn't tell you to come in? Come
She's responding back to you.
Hey, so you had Jason outside for an hour and a half?
He's a security. I'm just a little confused as to why anything else is being mentioned except for, wow, baby, you look beautiful. Well, he doesn't know how to go inside and find anyway. It's fine. I love standing by Mark as Mrs. Daly. So how does it look?
It looks great.
I'm
I
excited.
mean, I don't have a great eye for it, but it looks great.
Right. Well, you have a great eye. Look who you married. Sorry. Hi, how are you? I'm Mrs. Daly. But I also want to be appreciated as Mrs. Daly and as a partner.
You love standing by Mark as Mrs. Daly, but you're not being treated as Mrs. Daly, Kenya. Stop selling yourself short. And that also is what is going to grind my gears about you. That you're going to let this man run over you just because you want some damn body to love you, but you can't show love to no fucking body else. Girl, on.
Hello. Oh, there she is. I'm so happy to see you guys. Beautiful. Thank you. Well, you know, my husband's big nice. I wanted to make sure I didn't embarrass him. Like, can I take a extra long shower and really try to get myself together? So you're our third wheel tonight? Yes. Oh, thanks.
So this is your date tonight.
You know, even though Kenya's petty Betty, I do believe in being a higher, better person, and I wanted to be able to at least attend and show support for the Black Men Lab, but I didn't even bother asking Paul. There's no need for him to be around. Kenya.
Good job, Tanya. Good job. Don't even invite Paul. Kenya.
Sam, Tanya, we're not at the same table.
I see you guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's okay, we can just swap seats. Okay, thank you guys.
Flashback to Nene showing up to Sheree party and not being on the list, bitch.
We hit the foyer. Bam! Nene and Kim is in the house. Huh?
I understand, but I was told to check the list.
And there's a lady with a guest list, and she says, "Can I get your name, please?" I kind of say my name and just walk on out, because I know I'm on the guest list.
How you spell L-E-O-K-A-E-S? My name's Sarah. Nene's isn't. Not even on there. Whatever. Oh my God.
I got it right. I'm not going to talk to you. No security. I'll be happy to leave. Okay? Thank you.
Nene, no. Nene, no. Nene, hey. I can't imagine that being me. I'm mortified for Nene.
We're gone. Further down, lady. That way. I like to get my car. And we're gone. I hope y'all have a great night.
Because guess what? Kenya is wrong as hell for not putting Tanya on the list.
Sam, Tanya, we're not at the same table.
Tanya's not on the list. I see you guys.
Yeah.
I know that it was done on purpose. I know Sheree. The security need to pull me to the side. That ain't about to happen.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's okay, we can just swap seats. Okay, thank you guys.
Deadass. Why would she do that? She is trying to get at Tanya any way possible, and Tanya is being so professional, and she's just being so poised, and she is just being so very polite, and she's just gonna stand there like a queen, bitch, like you are, bitch. Fuck up.
Tanya, this is Shamia's seat. She's not here.
Oh, great. Tanya, we do have 2 other people taking Gerald and Shamia's place, so you have to sit in your seat. Okay, guys, I got demoted. Oh, here you are. Yeah, here you are.
I know tonight is all about positivity, but it kind of feels like Kenya's picking on Tanya a little bit.
Oh God, here she goes, still fucking with Tanya about her damn seat. Leave this girl alone before she rearrange your damn eyebrows in the middle of your forehead, Kenya. I'm telling you. Tanya is fine sitting in Shamia's seat. Kenya come over here bothering her about sitting in somebody's seat who ain't even showed the fuck up. Leave her alone. Mark, I agree. Kenya, sit the fuck down. Like you're doing a little bit too much.
Do we know who you're replacing those 2 seats with?
The guys know, but I'll figure it
They
out.
know. Okay, I just want to make sure they're not empty.
I'm tired of talking to you now. And so is he.
I'll be right back.
I'll just step
I'm a hostess. I don't know why I can't move around. No?
No, I'm just playing.
As we wait for dinner to be served, we are fortunate enough to hear a live acapella performance.
Right. Sing ready. I see.
Thank you. Another round of applause for that. Wonderful.
Child, Bravo is gonna run this clearance for Amazing Grace into the damn ground.
Yeah. Great.
They done use it for Candy, Play.
Everything goes well with the casting call because this is his deal.
Let's see what you got.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
They done use it for Portia at the reunion.
I want to wrap this up, but before we let the husbands go, do you want to give us a taste of your singing voice?
Really? Okay. Woo. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing grace. Oh, sweet is the sound that saved a wretch.
And now they want to use it at this damn event. Like, I understand y'all done paid for it, so let's just use it up. If they can say that, we gotta pay nobody else. Okay, we get it.
Do you want to give us a taste of your singing voice?
Really? Okay. Woo.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing
grace.
Thank you, Brian.
Oh, sweet is the sound
That talk must start over.
Next.
Zing.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, y'all, I'm so hoarse.
How sweet the sound that saved.
Thank you
so much.
I was blind.
Thank you. Where are you singers?
Oh my God.
I'm serious. Like, where are they?
Marlo coming in fashionable and fashionably late, bitch.
One thing about my nephews, I can't teach them how to be men.
Bring up my man Mark Daly for our call of action.
Again, thank you guys for all attending.
So I'm looking forward to this evening. I want these boys to just be in shock to see these black men that look just like them who are doing amazing things in society.
The call to action to me is very clear. Picking a young man in this organization and mentoring him.
Child, I gave Marlo one confessional look this season. That was it.
It resonates with me because when I was younger, my late teens, early 20s, I moved away from my parents, and if I had an organization like this to help me walk through many of the challenges that I experienced, it would have made my life a lot simpler.
I.e. late as hell, okay? And pushing up on Kenya about having issues with singing.
So what you need to something that was needed when I was younger, it wasn't there. So the call has not to write a check only. Thank you.
Girl, you should have been there on time, baby. Then we can arrange your seating better. We'll talk about that.
You need to something that was needed when I was younger, it wasn't there. So the call has not to write a check only. Thank you.
Where's table number 3? We can go home, child. We can go. No, because they got to sit at a whole other table, not with everybody.
Kenya crossed the line by not clearly explaining where Marlo's seat was. She just pointed and kind of left it to questions. So I don't know why she would do that instead of fully explaining where Marlo's seat was, so that way she could know and understand. Your seat is over there by Nene. Sit over there in that empty seat by this person, whatever the case may be.
See y'all later.
A lot of times these young mothers will look at some of the entertainers out there.
Home. I think I would say like we're not with the group. Don't you ever let a person make you feel in second place.
So you get involved, sign up, do whatever you can. Can you do that for me? Please.
When I looked online, I saw young boys. So is it all ages? 12 and 10.
Marlo said, forget that, I'm out of here. You ain't gonna embarrass me. Cook, crack, shook back, I'm out of here. Okay? In the words of Mr. Miley, bitch.
Fuck y'all, cook, crack, shook back. I'm out of here.
Oh, it is.
Marlo.
Hey, honey.
I was trying. Yeah, come on, we missing it.
With me in tow, Ruby Douglas. And on that day, I was adopted by Charles and Doretha Sterling. And when I think about the Black Man's Lab, when I think about mentorship, I think about Steph.
Mike called Mark out and slight shaded the hell out of him. Oh, we know they don't do women.
One more time for your kings.
One of the many other reasons why I am so in love with this man.
And I know the Black Man's Lab, they don't let women in, whatever, but we want to acknowledge our queens out there as well.
It would have been nice for maybe Kenya's husband to acknowledge her. That bothered me a whole lot.
Mark did not acknowledge Kenya, and that's very discrediting. Kenya did have a big part in this event.
Before we continue the evening, I want to bring up Mike Sterling.
I was abandoned at birth. There was this social worker by the name of Ruby Douglas. She tried to place me and it didn't work out. With me in tow, Ruby Douglas gets in her car. She drives 100 miles down the road to Beaumont, Texas.
I'm always proud of my man, but...
And on that day, I was adopted by Charles and Doretha Sterling. When I think about the Black Man's Lab, when I think about mentorship, I think about stepping out on nothing for some...
I'm really happy that the girls get to see a different side of him and, you know, see the man that I fell in love with.
Somebody else to give what every child deserves. People in your life who care about you.
Mike did the unexpected speech with no fuss, but you know, God works in mysterious ways because it just shows his story fit this event so prim and properly.
That was absolutely incredible, right? Right? You got my vote, brother. I'm telling you, you got my vote. All right.
I really do appreciate him getting up and sharing his story during this time because it really made a difference in the impact that the event had.
Like even from the beginning, you know, we were the first ones there because Mike was hosting it. Mike was driving me crazy. Like, we gotta be there. I wanna make sure I'm on time. I don't wanna disappoint Mark. I wanna make sure I have all my information. I wanna make sure I do a good job. And I was all right, okay.
And she also tried to warn Mark about letting Mike come in, Eva's Mike, come in for the speech, the unexpected speech. When she was getting the clothes together and stuff like that, his suit.
If there is anything that my husband and I celebrate, it is Black families and Black children.
I never met you, so I'm really happy you came. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I tried to reach out to you a few times, but we just
did you? I'm sorry, man. If I missed you, I apologize.
And so, I'm a million months pregnant, and yes, I am in flats, but we are here.
Yeah, I want everyone to speak. It depends on your comfort level, so I don't want to frustrate anyone. I'm not prepared, but just talk about your journey. Okay, yeah.
She was trying to tell him, you know, let me tell him what time to come and how long to speak for or whatever.
So did you speak to Mike? And
I haven't spoken to him since the last time.
Just to let everyone know what time they need to speak, how long their speech is.
I sent him the invitation. He's all on board. We're gonna meet at 5, so we can go through everything.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the right person for it too. Just to go through to run the show. I didn't feel the need to like harass him about it.
No, not harass, but I guess I would.
Everybody, we have planned speakers, or you know, that just becomes annoying. It's not that formal. It's about brotherhood.
Okay, well,
I know my husband, he is a trial lawyer, he speaks for a living, but those are prepared speeches. It would have been really nice to have, you know, I don't know, a little heads up.
He wasn't having it.
How are you feeling that he gets back to his seat without giving you any credit?
this is the time to tell the entire world how much you value your spouse. And it's crickets.
Why is it this one producer that's always asking Kenya the shady ass questions? It's not like this executive white type bitch, you know, this executive type bitch who is just like, yeah, and so could you tell me, what do you think about? Because
it wasn't a loaded question. There was a bullet in a gun, but I didn't choose to fire it. If they want to know about their man, they will eventually find out, but it will not be from me.
Then why did you ask?
Get it.
Do you feel like he should treat you more like his wife and his lover, not a homeboy?
That's a funny question.
Why did you tag Greg but not me?
I know how nasty she has been to me for no reason. I'm not going to invite Nene.
that's the bitch that signed them checks, okay? And then guess what? They got her asking Kenya the question, so that way she could say, I mean, you're right, Mama. Yeah, right, because your ass be trying it with them other producers just like your man be doing, as we see, because you don't went off on her. You know what? And this is what we're going to make it about, and we're just going to shut this down. Of course, just like your man ass, honey. And when the cameras around, you don't either.
One thing about my nephews, I can't teach them how to be men. So I'm looking forward to this evening.
You look fabulous. Yay! This charity is for Black men and celebrating and mentoring them.
I want these boys to just be in shock to see these Black men that look just like them who are doing amazing things in society.
Marlo is the only one that has 2 actual boys with her. Yeah, free seed for you.
Yeah, but it's right next to you guys?
Yeah, like you can touch Eva from there.
Okay, as long as I can touch her.
Good, yeah.
Eva's right in her confessional though. Marlo was the only bitch that brought men to this event. And you dare try to shun her or make her feel like it's not important enough. You just hopping your ass up walking around this whole room anyway. You can't hop up and go show this girl to her seat. Oh no, my man's gonna tell me.
I'll be right back.
What just happened?
I'm a hostess. I don't know why I can't move around. No?
Mark, I'm gonna go show Marlo to her seat. I'll be right back. Okay, she just got here.
Let's bring up Greg Leaks to the stage.
I was in New York and I had to literally walk out of a meeting to get this flight.
Good evening, everybody. God blesses us when we're in position.
Nene showed up late, but she did say that that she was going to Wendy. She had another business ordeal going on, and that she was going to Mark's charity all in the same day.
So I'm going to New York for the Wendy Williams show. Then I'm coming home late to Mark's event. Then we have Greece. It's a lot. I'm here.
They said you got a little tea, some of the extra tea you can get them for next week. That's gonna happen.
You know, I forgot what was coming up for next week. What was coming up?
I think and next week the charity event come up.
Oh, okay. There's nothing I can share. You know, the only thing I can tell you that's coming up for next week. When I talked about extending olive branches, I can go as far as to say the night that this event was happening, I was in New York City. I just done Wendy Williams show, and it was a lot on me. I was doing press that day. I was doing Wendy's show, and then Mark was having this event.
So Nene was in New York City, had something else to do, whether it was in New York or ATL, had to fly back and then go to Mark's event.
And I kept telling my husband, my schedule is crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna make this flight. I probably shouldn't come, blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, you have to come. We told Mark that we would be there. You have to come. I rushed to the airport, flew into Atlanta to attend Mark's event. I wasn't even in Atlanta, okay, and I flew here. So I don't know how they plan it next week, but just so you know, I flew to Atlanta to attend the event. You talk about extending olive branches.
That's why she was late, you guys. Don't fall under the... Man, she got dressed in the car, in the parking lot, okay?
I had to work all morning in New York, and then I caught a flight and flew in from New York City to do Mark's event and change clothes in the car in the parking lot, okay? Just to come to that event. So when you talk about extending an olive branch, I could have stayed in New York.
At least she showed up and she came through. And not for 7 minutes.
What if I came to her event for 7 minutes? You know? Kenya best to understand that I went out of my way because the old Nene could have simply said, you. But the new Nene said, I'll change in the parking garage. Well, maybe we should go and stay 7 minutes.
Yes, Marlo straight asked Mark, where did you seat me? And he said, over here next to Nene.
How are you?
I'm great. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, brother? Michael, nice to meet you, man. William, nice to meet you guys. I'm glad you guys came out.
Look at event. Other than a one little mishap, everything is good. One little mishap? Well, why not? Yeah. I think she misunderstood you. Very classy.
Kenya had mentioned it and sent the invite out. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring the boys so at least they could see black men together and just to have them around boys.
It's very important, and I'm glad you said that. Well, I'm glad the boys enjoyed it. I want to make sure they can be involved.
This will be good for you guys.
Excited. I think it's great that she actually brought her nephew. I wanted to ask a question also, not being messy, because you know me and Kenya, I'm not being messy. I'm not going to.
You know what? I like the drama.
But I wanted to know, did I have a table?
Yeah, you did. Actually, the same table with Nene.
Okay, that's good.
I don't mind her bringing her nephews, but you know, just don't have an attitude. Happy to be here, right, and participate, right? That's how you should come into a charity event.
Why didn't Kenya relay that message? She could have did that and made things a lot more amicable. You just had to make it seem.
Even if I put you in the back, you have a free seat. What's the point? You're lucky to even be here.
As good as my cooking? 50-50? All right, I'll take that.
Why are you upset? You didn't pay for your seat. You didn't pay for the 2 extra seats. Remember the text I said you couldn't bring anyone? That's why we had specific seats. And Marlo is mad because she thought we had put her at the table by herself. You should be happy that you even got an invitation. Just be happy you're in the room.
Stay away from all that nonsense.
I know that Kenya's upset, but I really think that her emotions may be misplaced in this situation.
You're taking up 3 seats instead of 1 now, and you want to complain where we put you.
Maybe it's because she's just dealing with this man who doesn't even have enough respect to even acknowledge her.
So always gotta be some drama. Always some. Is it good, William?
I wouldn't give a damn what Marlo was doing. I would be pissed off at my husband.
Girl, tell this girl what she's supposed to sit at. You already know she got an attitude. We ain't got time.
Every seat probably was like a $500 seat that goes to charity. For Marlo to come and take up 3 seats, it's a charity. You ain't buying a ticket. Seats cost $250 each. Here's your $750. That's $1,500 right there. Did she contribute $1 to the event? No. I can't stand these girls. No, I'm serious. They are nasty, entitled women. I received Candy's contribution, Cynthia's contribution. And as far as I know, those are the only 2 people who gave a damn about actually helping someone.
And she didn't pay $250 per person. I highly doubt that all the rest of these bitches paid $250 per seat. Don't do that, because production probably provided enough supplies or bought their seats for you. And they did the same thing for Marlo. Maybe not for her 2 nephews, but that's fine. And from what I heard, you ain't get no fucking body check but Candy's, because you ain't get Portia check from what you said.
So again, it was just her trying to cause drama, her looking bad.
Dennis pledged $5,000 along with his beautiful fiancée Portia. And of course, the Tuckers, Candy and Todd, have also pledged $5,000.
And at the end of the day, she did not give a damn about the charity or anything else and never contributed a dime.
Right.
Classless.
Kenya, I just rather.
Well, Mark slapped Kenya ass in the face again, honey. She brought her nephews. I love that.
Make all that drama in front of all these people.
All aboard the 2 nephews. I love that.
I am your wife. I am your family. For once, take my side.
No.
Even if she was at a separate table, she should have been smiling the whole time.
We're moving forward.
Okay.
We'll talk about that another time. It resonates with me because when I was younger.
Like seriously, this girl coming in here trying to put all the attention on herself is not okay. Please.
Right while you talking shit about this lady, honey, and she brought 2 extra guys. She brought 2 extra guys. And he loves it. Why wouldn't you?
The few times that I've seen Kenya and Mark together, I've never seen them lovey-dovey.
Mark. Come over here. Let us thank everybody.
Huh?
Thank everybody for coming.
Oh, sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I'm listening. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you coming to support us.
It's always like he's standing over here and she's standing over. It's almost like it's an agreement.
I want to quickly jump in and tell everyone thank you for coming and supporting us.
Thank you for having us, Mark.
Mark, who is this woman questioning you about TV? And who is this woman you telling that you're miserable to?
And then I saw you on TV, but are you enjoying the ride?
I hate it. No, I hate it. Everybody knows that.
All of the couples seem to be happy, just enjoying each other so much. I'm just really disappointed. I miss the fact that that's where we used to be. Thank you, Father God, for always protecting us. We ask you to keep us on a path of being together. Amen.
Amen.
It was caring and love and everything that anyone could ever hope for, looking for a mate.
Is Mark happy? I don't know where he went to. It's like,
Looking at where we are now, it's hurtful to see that, we're not where we used to be.
It's really hard to feel bad. I know I said this before, but it's hard to feel bad for Kenya because she's very boisterous about everybody else's issues and how she feels about them, and she doesn't hold back.
You definitely did it. You know how to push Portia's buttons all day.
I know how to push everybody's buttons. That's just the reality of it. I know how to push everyone's buttons, and they don't know how to push mine because I usually just stay cool in situations. And the buttons I push are not, if I do, it's supposed to be funny shade. You know what I mean? Because they give it
hurtful.
to me. Yeah, I'm not going to go after you and say you drugged somebody.
Right.
Like, there is a line. But yeah, I'll talk about your house not having real marble on the floors. And,
That's Sheree. She's talking about Chateau Sheree.
Hey, you're right. You built a 10,000 square foot house and you don't put marble on the floor. Like, you put porcelain. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to sneak in your basement. I'm going to sneak in your basement. I was thinking.
So it's difficult to say, oh my God, Kenya, when it's like, bitch, you done had so much to comment on other people's stuff. I don't wish it on you. But now that it's happening, I might as well point out some stuff that you need to fix.
Great. I'm just really happy you were able to share your story and all of that. It was wonderful. So hopefully you can be a part of the program. I'll be right back.
I wish Kenya would stop flirting with everybody's fucking man. That's so sexy. That's so sexy.
I just want to say your story inspired me. I love a man who can be vulnerable. That's so sexy to me. Thank you. I'm glad you guys came.
Why are you calling him sexy? Bitch, you wanted to flirt with Apollo. You want to talk about having a threesome with him and
To ask y'all a question. If you had to give Apollo a birthday present, and it involved two of your friends, name two.
Looking for you.
What did you know?
No, but what is she giving?
A pass for a birthday present treat.
A treat? To have sex with and get some head from?
Have some fun.
oh no. You can dance, you can model your shoes, you can show me your cervix.
Carry on with that bull now before I get pissed gone, honey.
But please don't put your paws on Apollo, because I'm going to have an issue with that.
I ain't in that. Keep going to
No.
Don't come up here with that, honey. I'm married. Go on now.
Listen, we
go on with that. Yeah, well, go on now. I ain't with all that.
These are fighting words in my neighborhood.
It was for fun.
But whatever it was, you were offended.
What happened?
Or not right about it.
Okay, all right. So you're sensitive. It was for fun.
Not friendship with my husband. That ain't fine.
you just can't let that go. Flirting with people, man. Let that go. You done been in hot water for that before, Kenya. Okay.
So can some security guys just wait over on the side? Yeah. Everywhere hovering like it's like. Let me use my wife real quick. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Save me from the drama. It's invasive.
Mark said that the TV cameras were invasive. He don't want no dealers.
Tell them that's it. They can't film forever. Tell them I gotta wrap it.
Got it.
Don't tell me I got it. I'm giving you 5 minutes and then I'm gonna take care of it. If I come back down here, it's not gonna be ugly. I don't give a F. End it.
I remember thinking, probably about 3 months into the relationship, I was like, I really wish he would ask me to marry him because I would say yes. It'll look crazy to other people, but it's not crazy to us. I'm sorry.
So they're not gonna see me again after this or that.
What's the next question?
Then they filed for divorce the next morning. Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry.
Next time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
They announced they're getting a divorce.
Oh my God.
Anyways, I think that about wraps up the episode. I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can be subscribed to all the videos that we're going to post from here on out. Do not forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at THEE Urban Binge on Facebook. My name is Jay. Comment, share. Bye.